What's up, guys? It's Ramon from NyneBlockGaming&Collectibles coming at you with another review. I haven't done much for Star Wars yet, but I have a ton to review, and this is something I am excited about. We have the Force Unleashed HasCon exclusive Star Wars The Black Series. This is called the Fantasy Scene on the box. Unsure as to why, but here is everything it comes with. So here it shows what you got. Move the camera back a bit. You got two stormtroopers, lightsabers for both dark and light. The effects, the lightning, the energy wave, the pulse on the ground, and it is just an awesome scene from the Force Unleashed. Now, once you open the box up, you get this, where you can see the scene. You have Starkiller in the middle. Everyone wanted Merrick. At least online, I saw people were assuming that Merrick was Starkiller. Look at how long these lightning effects are. Those are cool. Both lightsabers. And then you fold it out and you have your stormtroopers in here from the Force Unleashed video game. And that is just a very cool box art and display. And Black Series tends to do a very good job with stuff like this. So I'm going to open this up, get these pieces out, and be right back. Alright, buyer beware. I had to leave for work, and I thought I could get this review done beforehand. I think I still may be able to, but they sealed this thing up like Fort Knox. I'm not even kidding with that. It was ridiculous to open this thing up. So here we have the base, and I'm going to try to figure this out quickly. Which piece goes where? This has to be here. Maybe. Yep, there we go. It's pretty cool how they configured this. This piece over here. Oh, wrong way. And then finally, this piece right here, that doesn't work. I did something wrong. Let's take this one out. Put this one over here. That doesn't work either. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. This one has to go here. I didn't see any instructions in the inside. So, just trying to line up the holes the best I can. That's in. So now we have a medium-sized one. That should be here. Maybe this goes on the outside. Yeah, that one's in. Well, I thought it was. Popped right out. Alright, giving up on the base. I will not have time to get this thing configured before I have to leave. And I don't know why it's giving me such issues. Do I have it? I have it upside down. Derp. That is exactly why it wouldn't work. You gotta have it the right way. And then it works incredibly well. Sorry, guys. Yeah, will you look at that? It lines up now. Here I was trying to turn something very simple into rocket science. And there is our base. You can see we have some pegs to put their feet on. Really, really cool design. One of the things it shows is having the stormtrooper suspended in air. And one of the complaints I'm going to say right now is these stormtroopers have ratcheted ankles, but the ankles aren't laying flat at the ratchet. So it's kind of difficult to get them to stand. All right, so there's your base. You get these two incredibly long electrical hands that show the stormtrooper suspended, but this material is way too flimsy to do that. You're going to need stands for that. And let's just check out. So there he is on his base. You have this energy hand, which is absolutely awesome. Let's just, change this out. See how well he stands and how well his arm can hold that up. Once it's on there, decently well. You can see his arm's actually holding the effect. It's quite heavy, so I was a little skeptical that it would be able to do that. Paint applications, look at this. Awesome blood, different paints. Head sculpts. Here he is yelling. Here he is with a angrier face than this. This is kind of like a neutral. Let's put the yelling face on him. Heads pop off extremely hard, so careful. So there he is. That looks great. You have his lightsaber. I thought he was supposed to have two. Let me check the box. Why does mine only have one hilt? Yeah, he only has one. Disappointing. I thought it would have both. Maybe you could dual wield. So you get your flat blade and your swinging blade for both dark and light, the blue and the red. You get that hilt. You get these pairs of hands for each one. His lightsaber gripping hand. I think these may be able to grip the lightsaber as well. The electrical hands I showed off. And then each stormtrooper comes with a blaster. So now I will quickly go over articulation. Let's do this while he's not on the stand. So Starkiller's head gets blocked back here, but it has a slit in it. Maybe I can maneuver it up a little higher. Nope. His head does not want to go back further than further than that. Tucks down that far. Arms move up to slightly above 90. Now it's having a hard time holding. That you only have a single jointed elbow that moves in that far, a wrist hinge that freely rotates. He has an abdominal crunch that goes in that far, back that far. This is like a soft plastic up here. It looks like it's, no, it is not removable. It is attached. And then he has a soft plastic skirt. So his leg can kick out to the side that far, out to the front. It does not want to stay because of the skirt, so only that far, and then back that far. Single jointed knee, but it goes beyond 90. Slight hip swivel in there, nothing too major. Hinge for the ankle and pivot. It's cool, that effect kind of holds him onto the ground there. Now with the Stormtroopers, arms go out to about 90, cannot freely rotate. Oh, they can. Almost. Freely rotate around. This is a cool system here with that. Head looks up that far, down that far. You have some ab crunch forward this far, back that far. Single jointed elbow. Gets enough range out of it though. Wrist peg and hinge that is blocked by his hands here. So yeah, it doesn't get a lot of movement. As you can see, leg kicks up that far, back that far, single jointed knee that bends that far. You do have a better thigh swivel here, and then your, if you can hear, ratcheting ankle joints, which for a small character like this, I'm not sure why, especially if they're not set in the point that they stand correctly. Maybe it's just wrong with one, but look, if I have it ratcheted into the lowest spot, it just falls forward. You got to go like between the ratchets to get them to stand. They should have thought of that and had it where it was ratcheted. Now, if you want to mix these guys with other lines, I'm going to show. Here is a trooper from Mafex. And if I have him standing up, the helmet's much bigger. Bigger all around, but Black Series seems to be kind of small, which is good when it comes to mixing, because in like Marvel Legends, for instance, Hasbro's line is so much bigger than Mafex that it has a issue scaling together. So they look decent, you know, side by side. If you have them spaced out, you can't really tell. Different type of Stormtrooper as well. And then here is a Figuarts Darth Maul, and you can see he scales very well with Starkiller, and because he's bent at the knees, the Stormtrooper as well. Now I'm going to go out and I'm going to rate this. Again, slightly disappointed in Hasbro. It's 2023, almost 2024, and we're getting these figures and exclusive HasCon figures that have single joints. We should have double jointed everything with every line by now to improve articulation, but the accessories, astronomical for the price point. I think it was $100. Great figure set, awesome effect pieces. Very well painted for the Starkiller. I'm gonna go with a 8.5 out of 10. If they would have improved the articulation on all these figures, it would be a 9.5 out of 10. And the only reason is Hasbro, in comparison to the better figure companies, has a little less better paint application, articulation. So even with better articulation, some of the stuff is slightly lacking. Like guns are just black plastic, and you can see what a blaster from Mayfex looks like, but you pay the price for that stuff. So that's the rating I'm going to give you. Stay tuned in the shorts. I'm going to have pose pictures doing everything I can with these stormtroopers like you see on the box. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me as I release it, subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, see ya.